everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to 2017. A very happy new year to each and every one of you. And what better way than to start this year by answering some questions from you guys. I recently uploaded a picture and told you guys to ask me some questions, be it personal or makeup or anything that you want, and you guys asked me tons of questions. So without further ado, let's begin. My first question is from Iseni59. She says, how do you stay so positive all the time? I really have a hard time with it. Good question to begin with. I am not positive all the time. This is just 20% of my life on, on the internet, or the rest 80% none of you have an idea about. That's because I like to keep it that way. And basically everybody thinks that all the YouTubers and film stars and everyone basically is perpetually happy, and that's not the deal. That's not really what happens. Half of our lives are really not on the internet. We deal with much more behind the camera. So it's really difficult. I am stressed half the time. I'm sad. I am heartbroken. All of these things keep happening. But as I got into 2017, I still remember about 2-3 days ago, I reminded myself about 2016 and how a lot of people have had such a difficult time with the wars happening and the bloodshed and everything that took place. And I crib about the smallest of things. I crib about basically not having Wi-Fi. I'm like, damn it, my Wi-Fi is gone, and I start complaining. It's so stupid if you think about it. The smallest things just ruin your entire day for no reason. And when people out there have nothing to eat, they're literally struggling for one breath of air, and we here are so blessed. If you're watching this video, you're probably blessed because you're watching it on Wi-Fi or you have a phone with you. So that's enough for you to know that you're in a good place, you're in a happy place in your life where you're able to get internet access and you're able to have a phone with you. So that's my whole take on it. Whenever I think of something negative to say or something negative enters my mind, I immediately think of all the bad things that happened to people in 2016, and it breaks my heart. And I'm thankful for the life I have today. I'm thankful, I'm blessed. Wherever I am today, I'm really blessed. My family members are in good shape, they're in good health, everybody's breathing and they're alive. That's reason enough for you to be positive in the world. It's really difficult. I'm not going to say I am perpetually positive and 2017 I'm just going to turn my life around, but it's a process. It's a step-by-step process. It's all about how you think in your mind. It's all about controlling your mind. Only you can control your mind. Nobody can train you. Nobody can tell you, okay, you gotta live your life a certain way. You have to tell yourself that this is the way I'm gonna live, and I'm going to start living a positive life by hanging around with people that are positive. It's very important to keep people around you that are going to help your life in some way. Do not hang out with people who are just bringing in negativity, who are just feeding you bad habit, feeding you negative thoughts about your life. Refrain from hanging out with such people. Even though they're your closest friends, it's not worth it for your life. It's very difficult for you to live a fruitful life if you're going to hang around with people who are just feeding negativity into your mind. Hang around with people who give positivity, who make you smile, who just say good things about you, positive things about you. A lot of that matters a lot in your life. So I know it's a really, really long answer, but I always think people have this perception about me and many other YouTubers and people online that we live a happy, fulfilled, no stress life, but that's not true. Everybody is human, and we do have our share of bad days, and we just try to put that aside just so that we can be positive in front of you guys. So definitely get that outlook, get that positive outlook on life. I really strongly suggest all of you to watch this movie. It's called Miracles from Heaven. If you watch that movie, it's going to change your outlook on life. It's a true story. I cried non-stop watching that movie. I could not control myself because just seeing everybody so in such good health around me, my family is good, they're safe, there's nothing wrong with them, and that's reason enough for me to be happy. So definitely check that movie out. I'm just going to leave the name down below. Watch that on fmovies.sc. I'm going to leave the link basically to the movie so you can check it out and you can give me feedback, and I'm guaranteed it's going to change your life. Vritti_VRU asks me, how was your life before India's Next Top Model journey and after? Is there any drastic change in your life, in your career sense, or personal life? Hopefully I get my answer. Of course. And she says, I love you. So hey Vritti, I love you too. And my life before INTM was not that different actually. Personally, the only thing that changed is people started recognizing me, everywhere I went. They said, I really liked you on the show, etc, etc. So that was cool, that was really nice, I like that. But before that, career wise, yeah, it did help me a little bit. But again, you still have to go through audition processes, screen tests. You just don't get in just because you're on one show. That's a given. In this profession, you gotta give your screen test or audition no matter who you are. So career wise, nothing changed, but personally people just started getting to know me a lot. I think that's the only difference. Okay, my next question is by Rashi J. She asks, I'm into makeup and I'm hoping to start a beauty blog soon. I would love to know your thoughts and suggestions for the same. It would mean so much. 5 basic things you need to become a beauty blogger. Okay, so the 5 basic things you need to become a beauty blogger is be extremely passionate about what you want to do. You have to be passionate about whatever industry you're getting into. So she says beauty blogger, so you obviously have to be really, really passionate about makeup, about beauty products. You have to be up to date with the trends that are happening, not only in India but around the world as well. You have to constantly study your craft. I keep saying the same thing every single time to everybody who asks me, I want to be a beauty blogger. How can I do that? So again, number 1 is you have to have enough knowledge. You have to be passionate about the industry you're getting into. Secondly is you have to be consistent. You have to get your content up. You have to get pictures up every single time. Number 3 is good quality of videos. Your quality needs to be very good, crystal clear. It should be appealing to the eyes. So that's number 3. Number 4 is having good interaction with your audience. I think you need to build good audience so that you can have sort of a conversation with them, know what your audience wants in your blog, what they're expecting from you, and what you're good at specifically to enhance that even more. And number 5 is again getting good quality stuff, not just quantity of videos but good quality videos in terms of tutorials, product reviews, anything that you're good at, anything that you love, you want to build it more. And yeah, so I think these are the basic 5 things you need. And also patience, just adding a number 6, you need tons of patience because you need to build your audience from scratch. So you have to be really good at what you do and it will come through across in your videos. Okay, my next question is by no username, no worries. Malvika, just wanted to ask you why my base makeup is not perfect every time. My foundation comes off very easily. I can see my pores through my makeup. How do I get a perfect base and what are affordable base makeup available for normal to combination skin? Lot of questions, but I'm going to answer step by step. So first is why my base makeup is not perfect all the time. Probably because you're not prepping your skin. Like I always show in my tutorials, it's very important to moisturize your skin and very important to use a primer if your pores are visible through your makeup. That's what you said, that your pores are visible, and how to get the perfect base. So definitely go in with a primer. Very affordable primers in the market. There's the L'Oreal Perfecting Base Primer. There is the Revlon Photo Finish Primer, and there is a NYX Pore Filler Primer. There is Professional by Benefit. All these are really good primers. You can also get some affordable ones from the market, but you want to make sure that you're applying moisturizer and then putting a primer on all the pore areas, like around your cheeks, your nose, your forehead, your chin, anywhere that your pores are most visible. You want to apply your primer and then you want to go in with your foundation. Again, depending on what foundation you use is very important. Always go with a good quality foundation that's gonna make sure that your base is perfect, and you want to set your foundation in order to make sure that your makeup is not coming off, since you said your makeup comes off really easily. So you want to set your makeup using a loose powder, a translucent powder, and you want to make sure that it's properly set, and that's how your makeup will not come off the entire way. My next question is by Yashika Gurung. She asks, will I get to see you on television or big screen any day soon? I get this question a lot of times. I don't really know. I don't really know if I'm gonna get into acting. I don't know if that's what I want. I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now. It's giving me immense happiness. But if the opportunity strikes, then I would really like to take it up. So yeah, I'm not, consciously trying to get into the Bollywood industry or television industry. I'm definitely not going to do TV. That's not what I would ever go for. I don't know if I would ever fit. That's not my kind of thing. But films, again, I don't really know. It really depends on the opportunity. Yeah, so I think that I'm doing one movie which most of you know already. It's Meri Pyari Bindu by Yash Raj. It's coming out on May 12th. But it's a really tiny role. I just did it for fun. I just went to audition literally for fun. I'm like, you know what, let's try this out. And I just got through, and it's a very tiny role. Played, the main leads are Ayushmann and Parineeti Chopra, and I'm playing his ex-girlfriend in it. Ayushmann's ex-girlfriend in it. But it's a really tiny role. Like, I will come and go. But it's okay. I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm not consciously trying for anything. Whenever I tell this to anybody, they're like, still it's a movie, and you did, everything begins small first and then goes on to bigger things. But yeah, that's my answer to your question. It's a very phased out answer, but this is all I can give you. Next question is, when are you planning to get married? Not for a while. I think yeah, not for a while. I think I want to be at an age where I know I'm, really independent, and where I can get myself together. That spot where you're truly satisfied with where you are career-wise. That's when I will actually consider, settling down, because I think it's very important to be really independent first, be able to take care of yourself first, and then settle down. So yeah, that's my only reason. There's no other reason to why I don't want to settle down. That question was from Aishwarya, my bad. Next is Vibha20. Hi, I wanted to ask, why does makeup tend to get one shade darker? So a lot of foundations usually oxidize on your skin. So when it reacts with the oxygen, and then it becomes a shade darker. So few of the foundations tend to do that. So all you want to do is test a patch over here, wait for a while, see if it's oxidized on your skin, that is, gets a shade darker, and then you want to buy your foundation accordingly. But even if it does oxidize on your skin and become a shade darker, it's not going to become like completely black or whatever. It's just going to turn a tiny bit darker. If you already have a foundation like that and it's a full bottle and you don't know what to do with it, you can always drag it down to your neck and make sure it's blending with your body. You can sort of counteract the darkness by adding a lighter foundation and a lighter concealer, a good bronzer. You can probably balance out your face to make sure that it's not very evident on your skin. So I don't typically know how to pick out foundations like that, because you never know if a foundation oxidizes unless you try it on your skin. So yeah. My next question is from Vanikor1107. Tell us about your India's Next Top Model experience and your life as a model. I get this question a lot. So my experience on India's Next Top Model was good. Two things I got out of there was I met really good people like Roshali and Shri Radhe. The best part about INTM for me is that I met you people. You guys would have not known me if I wasn't on that show, and it's because of you that I'm here today. So it's all interconnected, and I always thank INTM for bringing you guys to me. But overall experience was really good, and my life as a model, amazing. I really love the whole photo shoot experience. I really love the runway. It gives me like this adrenaline rush. Have you ever felt like that when you're at a spot and you forget every single thing and you're just doing that one thing? That happens only in two places: when I'm on the runway and when I am recording my videos. Like, these two places, there's nobody but me, and I just feel really happy and secure, and it's just a place that I really love to be. So yeah, it's definitely an amazing place, an amazing experience being a model. Zoe96 asks, what's your relationship status? Everybody knows now I am dating. That's my relationship status, not single. SHK_Sanya says, my question is, did you join any makeup course? If not, how did you practice makeup before starting your channel? I have not learned makeup anywhere. I did not join any makeup course. I'm self-taught. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's how I got to know everything that I know about makeup today, is through YouTube and through my experience as a model. And obviously I love makeup. I'm so passionate about it and obsessed with makeup. So that's how I learned about it. I gained so much knowledge by watching videos 24/7. I used to wake up watching YouTube videos, go to bed watching YouTube videos. I used to watch a lot of amazing makeup artists like Lisa Eldridge, Charlotte Tilbury, and also Tanya Burr, beauty YouTubers like Jaclyn Hill, Carly Bybel, Manny MUA, Patrick Starr. I watched all these people and I just picked up a lot of tips along the way, and I started incorporating it into my practice. So I used to practice on myself. Obviously there was no one else around. You are the best canvas for practicing your makeup. Trust me, you don't need anybody else. You need to start by practicing on your own, so you know exactly what's looking good on you, what's not looking good on you. You are the best judge of that. Nobody else can tell you that a wing liner looks good on you or a darker eyeshadow looks good on you. Like, you have to gauge that by yourself. You have to practice and learn. So by all these years that I've just been practicing my contouring, highlighting, where exactly, I don't follow the rules per se. There are a lot of rules that you can tweak in makeup that would suit your face. And yeah, so basically I just studied a lot by myself. So I'm self-taught. I did not go to any makeup course. Glens11 asks, are you from Mangalore? If yes, then what's the best South Indian dish you like? I love this question. Are you from Mangalore? Well, my mom's from Mangalore. I am born in Dubai. Then I moved to Mangalore for a year and then I came to Bombay. So that was my route. But I generally tell people I'm a South Indian because I connect more to the South Indian side of my family. I love my Sindhi side of my family too. It's not that, but I just know the South language better. I speak a little bit of Kannada, and my favorite South Indian dish, dude, I love South Indian food. You can't ask me that. Everything. I love dosas, idlis, upmas, like everything. I can't say the names because they're gonna sound very funny, so I'm not gonna like say the names. But I love chicken stew with idli, anything paired with idli, basically the whole thing. Like all the Mangalorean chicken curries, fish curries, everything is my favorite. Like, I'm a hardcore Southie that way. Kaur Rajvi asks, could you share secret of a happy relationship and how to carry yourself with confidence irrespective of age? And this is the thing that's lacking in me. I really need your guidance in terms of grooming. First, you need to be happy with yourself. It sounds really cheesy, but if you're really unhappy with who you are and if you're uncomfortable with the person you are, it's going to translate in your relationships and everywhere around. So make sure that you know, really content with who you are and you're just happy as a person. You need to find yourself first. That's how you can contribute more to a relationship. You can give more happiness instead of giving anger just because of, you know, who you are. I don't know if you're understanding. It's really deep, but otherwise just keep it really easy. I really love easygoing relationships, you know, nothing that's too complicated. Keeping yourself happy and keeping everybody around you happy. You know, just letting go of small little things and not grabbing on to everything that irritates you and troubles you. If you really want to know what can solve all your problems and all the negativity surrounding you, is conversations. This is one thing I tell everybody, is you need to have a conversation. It can be with your mother, your brother, if you're having problems with your best friend, with your boyfriend, your husband, your fiance, anybody. You need to have a conversation. If there's anything that's troubling you, that's bothering you, that you think is not right in that relationship and you're uncomfortable with it, you need to start speaking out. You need to have a conversation and tell that person why you're unhappy, why this is bothering you. So that's how you can sit and have a conversation and clear it out and come to a common ground where you both are happy with the decision that you'll have taken. I don't necessarily mean bring up a topic and start fighting about it. That's never the solution about anything in life. It's really important to have a conversation, to converse with your partner, with your mother. Basically any relationship is going to be very smooth going if you guys know what you want in the relationship. How to carry yourself with confidence irrespective of age. as this is lacking in me. Again, no matter what stage you are in your life and how old you are, it really doesn't matter. Again, it's all about finding your inner peace. It's all about finding that happy place where you can go to personally. And when you do that, irrespective of your body weight, your age, your looks, you're just going to be content with who you are. You're just not gonna, it's not gonna affect you what other people think about you. So again, a lot of body issues, this basically happens with everyone. In terms of body issues, they're always really insecure and they're not confident. I'm not saying you need to forget about what people say, and you cannot do that. It's obviously going to affect you internally, but you just have to know that there are people around you that freaking love you, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. All these people that you see around you, you're never going to meet them again. You're never going to face them again. If there's anybody that says something about you to destroy your confidence and your inner happiness, that's probably because there's something wrong with them. They probably have some internal issues which they haven't resolved, and they're trying to vent it out by giving it out to you, by spreading negativity. So I know it seems really deep right now, but it really plays a big role in where you are in your life, all of this. So yeah, just you have to find that inner peace in order to gain confidence about yourself. Next question is by Shruti Mangla. She says, hi, you are so beautiful and so down to earth. How do you not let fame get to your head? Hi Shruti, thank you for your sweet words. Well, I'm not famous, but I don't know. So I think your values when you're brought up plays a very important role of how you evolve as a person. I think my parents always taught me to stay grounded, to never show pride. Pride is good, but there's a very thin line between being proud of who you are and just that negative pride that people have, that they start throwing shade at everyone in terms of slang. So that's when your fame's getting to your head, or that so many people know you, and then you start changing who you are. You sort of want to be what other people want you to be. So all of that plays a very vital role in who you are as a person eventually. So definitely your values when you're brought up, and understanding that all of this can come crashing down in 1 minute. If you throw shade at somebody, if you have pride, and if you take everything that you have for granted, it can come crashing down and you can just be at rock bottom once again. Because again, I believe that you are famous, or you are in that spot, it's because of the people around you. It's because of people, because of you guys basically. I always believe, no matter where you are, what you're doing, what age, you have to be a good person internally, and that's how you're gonna gain people's love. That's how you're gonna be kind-hearted, and you're gonna receive love, give love. It's all a give and take basically. So yeah, fame never got to me. I really love it that you guys know me and know of me, and I love to know you guys too. So yeah, that has always been my go-to. My dad has told me pride is never gonna get you anywhere. It's always gonna bring you down at some point. Muskan asks, the one makeup product you can't live without. One makeup product I can't live without has to be, I think, lipsticks. I don't think I can ever do a full face and walk out without a lipstick. I have to have some lipstick on. So I have like tons of lipsticks. Yeah, lipstick. So my last question is, how old are you? Do you play any instrument or sing? I am 24 years old and I do not play any instruments, sadly. I've always wanted to learn the guitar, but in vain. I sing. Yeah, I think I sing pretty nicely. At least people around me tell me that. So I'm definitely not a bathroom singer. I'm decent. So that was most of your questions. I will be answering a lot more questions in my part 2. So I will release an Instagram photo where you guys can leave your questions down there, and I will do a part 2. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and Happy New Year once again. Yeah, so let me know what you want to see next down below, because this is a new year. I'm going to start afresh and get really good content up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.